Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, 549 trillion. Not million, not a billion, trillion. You heard it right. That's an insane amount of tokens we have floating around. Do we give up or do we keep pushing? Well, guys, guess what? 1.3 million people are invested in Shib. So it must mean something, right? A potential prediction for Shib's rise in price must be there, right? And a positive one. As beautiful as it all sounds, we must get down to work because this massive supply that we have right now is really affecting the people, and the big talk is the burns. Burns is probably one of the most important things to get Shib to a price that we would expect it to be. Now, a lot of people are talking about the 1 cent dream. Guys, let's be honest. A lot of us right now are even dreaming of 1 0 being eliminated. And I'm not talking about the 5th 0. I'm talking about the 4th 0, right? Because I know that the 4th and 5th 0 just keeps on going back and forward. So what we have here, guys, and I really need your attention right now, is a very nice question that a lot of people probably have been asking. What if we were to reach a level where we could be burning like 100 trillion? And luckily, Watch Your Guru actually covers this point, right? So if Shiba Inu burns 100 trillion tokens a year, will it reach 1 cent? Now, I'm not sure if this year we're going to burn 100 trillion. With the way things are going, because we are expecting a automated burn system that we haven't heard about. Not much is being accumulated since we hard forked. So of course, you know, that is the best case scenario. But hey, who knows? Maybe the following year we could have these type of levels, and these are significant levels because they take away a massive portion. But is that even enough? 100 trillion to burn a year? Does it really even make that impact? And is it going to take us to the 1 cent land that we so much care about? So let's have a look at the best case scenario. Remember, we've got a massive circulating supply of 549 trillion tokens. That is insane. I mean, if you think about it, if right now we were to reach 1 cent mark, with this circulating supply, that means we would be killing all the biggest companies in the world by market cap, surpassing Bitcoin, and just taking the outright first position in terms of market cap. So is that possible? Is that logical? Is that realistic? I don't think so. But if we were to reduce the circulating supply, then hey, why not? We could go to 1 cent. So here it is, you know, the big question. What happens if 100 trillion SHIB tokens are burned each year? Now, guys, thank God Watch Your Guru covers this type of stuff because it is interesting. It's going to spark your, interest, your taste buds, because this will give you a rough idea of what could happen if we were to achieve these levels. So Shibarium burns 100 trillion SHIB tokens a year. 500 trillion coins in circulation will be sent to the dead wallet. That's removing 90% of tokens in the next year's development will leave Shiba Inu with another 49 trillion tokens in circulation in the market, and this can only help Shib to reach a price point of approximately 0.301 to 0.303. Shiba Inu reaching 1 cent with these many burns cannot be a reality as there's not much money in the markets. Apple has a market cap of 286 trillion and Microsoft's market cap stands at 3.02 trillion. These two tech giants are world renowned that produce actual jobs and technology in the real world. Now, guys, we need to check this. I think this could be an error here. I don't know if this number is even this big, but either way, guys, you understand it, yeah? That the market cap is going to be up there with the most dominant, influential companies in the world. So, on the other hand, SHIB is only an ERC20 token and must beat Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, and Google's Alphabet combined market cap to reach 1 cent mark. SHIB's market cap must reach 500 trillion to even consider hitting the 1 cent milestone. Therefore, SHIB has a chance of reaching 1 cent only if 99% of its circulating supply is burned. Even removing 90% of tokens in circulation might not help it reach the 1 cent mark. So think about it, if we were to burn this crazy amount, of 100 trillion a year, it would take us more than 5 years. I mean, we would have to eliminate 99% of it, and that's pretty crazy, and it's pretty crazy amount of time to wait. I mean, not many people are going to be willing to wait for this long. But before I go in and I'm like, well, it's all about the burns and blah blah blah, and then others, they start hitting that there are other factors. Absolutely, there are other factors: the bull run, the demand, the money that's going to be pouring in. So these are very, very important facts. I mean, yeah, you could burn, but if you ain't got demand, then what use does it have? Nothing. So of course the demand needs to start kicking in. But the only issue is that if burns are not happening right now, which are being demanded, if we don't see any price action, especially after the bull run, a lot of investors could leave. Because a lot of investors right now are here just because of what happened in 2021. So they just look at the charts purely and they're like, wow, this is amazing. And they get all excited and they're like, well, there could be a repetition. So again, if we don't really make some impact, these investors will leave, a lot of them, during the bull run. And the burns need to happen, because as much as we're talking about 100 trillion, if we ain't even seeing 1 trillion, then how on earth are we going to get 100 trillion? And 100 trillion appears not to be enough. That's the crazy thing. 100 trillion isn't even enough. And if you translate 100 trillion into how much money it actually is, it's crazy. It's crazy, okay? We're talking about $1 billion. That's a crazy amount of money. So I don't know if it's that easy to put it into flames, right? If you think logically, are the devs going to be willing to put so much on fire? I don't know. But cryptos behave in the most, basically unexpected manner. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I'm really curious how SHIB is going to behave in the bull run. And again, please, the 1 cent dream is that final destination, but anything between that is still amazing. So if we have 3 zeros, it's incredible. If we have 2 zeros, that's absolutely insane. So please, remember that whatever progress we have, as long as we start deleting those zeros, that is great progress. And a lot of people understand that at the moment, all the eyes are on SHIB. So if we can perform, if we can even get rid of 1 zero, all it takes, that is going to catch a lot of attention, a lot from whales, institutions, and so on. We really need to fight and show some results, because the past 2 years have been very, very quiet. It's true, not much has happened in the past 2 years. It's been like this, I'd say, for most of the cryptos. But guess what? We're going into a very, very interesting year with a lot to happen. A lot of eyes are going to be on the SHIB ecosystem, or Shiba Inu, or Bone, Leash, all of it, okay? So if we don't disappoint, if we play it well, okay, then great. Things are going to pump. If not, then hey, it is what it is. The biggest thing that you lose, I mean, I don't think this thing is going to, could ever go to zero, whatever, but it's just time. Obviously, you're investing your time as well. It's the worst case scenario, but I think we're going to see some nice results, okay? Some nice pumps. We're expecting, a 10x, 20x, 30x. As long as we're in the X, we're multiplying. That is what matters. So as of now, guys, keep pushing. Don't give up. Remember that these are critical these days, okay? And it requires a lot of motivation. If you start falling for FUD, you are going to be contaminated by this fudding virus. and it is so bad right now because, you know, when we see so much progress, so much stuff happening, and where we are going in terms of you know, Bitcoin rising and the Bitcoin halving nearing, that's what I'm talking about, okay? This type of progress in the crypto market in general. It'd be very, very sad if you guys ran away right now and you cashed out. So keep pushing. 100 trillion, best case scenario. But hey, you know, why not? Why not next year or the year after? Everything is possible because we're always developing. We're always looking for new mechanisms, and this is the time to make it count. So please leave your thoughts down below. What do you think of 100 trillion being burnt a year? What do you think we could burn this year? Do you think we're actually going to even reach a trillion or maybe a bit more than that? So let us know down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, turn that notifications bell on. And as usual, guys, a big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.